guys, and welcome back. Today we're gonna be getting into the first of the holiday makeup season. I know what you're thinking, it's September, what are we doing going through it right now? But apparently Sephora didn't get that memo and they are already launching some of their holiday makeup, so I had to go and grab everything for you guys. They launched 5 different holiday kits. These are gonna be their Sephora favorites. I'm gonna show you guys all the products, swatches, we'll talk about the values, and tell you guys if any of these are actually worth it. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I think I'll just really quickly show you guys all the versions that we're working through. So first up, we had a bold and blushing version, Precious Pouts, which is gonna be their lip version, a holiday must-haves, a cozy clean version, glitz and glam version. So those are all 5 that I have. I think I'm gonna go in that same kind of order. So I'm gonna start with the bold and blushing version. This one is $42. It's supposed to have a $174 value, and it comes with 6 products, 2 of which are gonna be full sizes. So first up, we have the full size of the Lawless Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush in the shade Angel, which honestly does feel super soft to the touch. It feels very nice. Oh, and my apologies, there is actually 3 full sizes inside this bag, not just 2. So the second one is the Danessa Myricks Beauty. It has quite a long name to it. It's the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Blush in the shade Rose and Bunch. And just so you guys can kind of see the 2 blushes, let me put the Lawless back as a swatch here. So it's Lawless is at the bottom, the Danessa is at the top here, so you can see that the Danessa is a lot more of a rosy tone, a little bit more bold, and this one is a little bit more of a softer pink version. Then our third full-size item, this one is going to be by the brand Reffy. It is their lip blush in the shade Wine. So then that leaves us with 3 more products, and these 3 are all going to be mini sizes. So starting off the minis, we have the Patrick Ta. This is the Plumping Gloss in 2 cc's in sheer pink. Then we have the Pat McGrath Labs Lip Gloss in Alien Gelic. But it is a super pretty looking gloss. It's got those duochrome glitters in there, so it looks a little pinky purple when you reflect it. Looks super nice. I love the sparkles. You can put that on top of a lot of different lip colors or on its own. Wrapping it up, we have a Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. And this one's actually got a little bit of a tint to it. It's the Iced Coffee shade. I know there's a bunch of different new versions for the fall. I don't know if this is one, but oh my gosh, does it smell so good. It smells straight up like an iced coffee, very sweet. That was the last of the items for this bag. Let's move over to another one. So this one is gonna be the Precious Pouts. This one was $54, supposed to have a $187 value, and it comes with 9 products, 4 of which are gonna be full sizes. So let's get into it. And again, let's start with the full sizes. First up is the Sephora Collection Rouge Gel Lip Liner. It's in the shade Rosewood, which is described as a matte mauve brown shade. Second up, we have the Glossier Ultra Lip in the shade Ember, and this one is described as a deep mauve. We then have the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump, and this one's in the shade Primrose, which is a very soft rosy pink. Last but not least for the full sizes, we have a Makeup by Mario. This is their Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in the shade Rose, which again is a rosy kind of pink shade, just a little bit darker than the Tarte Maracuja over there. That's a little bit of a softer pink. But that's the last one for full sizes. So these were the full. Then we have 4 mini versions, and lastly there's gonna be 1 deluxe. So going to the minis, we got the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. This is their Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oil. It's in the shade Happy, and I popped it right over here underneath where that lip liner was. And this one's supposed to be a cool pink, but definitely very bright compared to the rest. We got another lip liner. This one is from Huda Beauty. This is their Lip Contour 2.0 in the shade Warm Brown. I feel like it's a very nice fall kind of color. We then have a Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. This is their Gloss Balm Universal Lip Luminizer in the shade Champ Stamp Fantasy, which is supposed to be a shimmering holographic gold pearl. And I feel like this is one of those ones that I just can't resist. Let's pop a little bit on top of my lip color. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Very pretty. Then lastly for the minis, we have the YSL Candy Glaze Lip Gloss Stick. This is in the shade Candy Glaze, which is all the way over here. It is a very sheer, pretty much clear gloss with a little bit of a pink hue. And then last but not least, we have a deluxe version of the NARS Explicit Lipstick in the shade Unauthorized, and it's this classic red over here that is also supposed to be a satin finish, which again is very pretty. Definitely that classic kind of red, very much on a theme with like the holiday kits. There's usually always a red in there. But that's gonna be the last of the lip bags. So these are all of the shades you've got in here. And seeing it all together, it is very nice that they did have like a variety in the shades. It wasn't all in that same kind of tone. Next up, let's go into our other pink bag, lighter pink here. But this one is their holiday must-haves. So it's gonna be all of the everyday bestsellers. It is $69, which is, double checking here, the most expensive of all of the bags. But it is supposed to have a $189 value, and you're getting 11 products with 4 full sizes. So let's get into it. So first up, we have this giant bottle of the Tower 28 Beauty. It's their Daily Rescue Facial Spray. This one actually went viral on TikTok. But yeah, it's just a little mist there. Full bottle of that. Inside this bag, we also got another full-size Makeup by Mario. But this time it is their Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in Pinch Me Pink. Mario definitely wants us to test out his products with these bags here. Which Glossier also looks like it does, because they have another full-size product in here. This is their Boy Brow, which is a volumizing eyebrow gel pomade in clear. Last full size, our fourth one, we have a House Labs by Lady Gaga. This is her PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze. Popped it right up top there above the blush. And it's actually a plumping gloss. It's in the shade Guava, which is described as a soft, warm pink. We then have 4 mini sizes to get through, and then the rest are gonna be deluxe. So first up for the minis, we have the Grande Cosmetics, the Grande Lash. This is their MD Lash Enhancing Serum. Then we have a Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez again. This is the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer Highlighter. It's in the shade Outshine, and I put it next to that stain swatch from the previous Rare Beauty there. This one is described as a true gold. Next up, we got the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. So it's like this big, if you can kind of compare it to my hand, and it's liquid in there. But it's supposed to help unclog and shrink enlarged pores, which I definitely have. I need to try this. And smooth and even your skin tones. Then last for the mini sizes, we have again another Fenty Beauty popping up in this bag. This is their Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer in the shade Riri, which I popped right up there, which is described as a shimmering rose mauve nude. Now we got 3 deluxe sizes, which this one I thought they were gonna say it was a mini, because I feel like I bought a version of this size. This is 1 fluid ounce, and it's the Sol de Janeiro, which has a little mister. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. A little close-up of the product. I'm sure you've seen it before if you've stepped inside of Sephora. I will admit, when this first came out, I did buy it. And I liked it initially, but after a while, oh man, I don't know. The scent, super, super artificial, and it kind of gives me a little bit of a headache now. I don't know what it is. I don't know, I don't like the smell of this anymore. It's supposed to have notes of Brazilian jasmine, pink dragon fruit, which dragon fruit doesn't really have a scent to it. So, and ocean air. Maybe it's like that ocean air that they're putting in there. So yeah, not a fan of this one, but if you are, I mean, it's a decent size, 1 ounce. Second up for deluxes, we got the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Hydrating Makeup Primer with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, which this definitely looks a lot more like deluxe-y size to me. And then lastly, for the deluxes here, we have the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Frizz Reduction and Heat Protectant Hair Oil. When I bought this whole bundle here, I did receive this exact size, product, everything. as a little freebie gift for my purchase in the store. So I was like, I'm getting this one for free over here. Why am I getting it in the bag? It's one of my pet peeves a little bit with the advent calendars, holiday kits, those kinds of things, because it's like if I'm buying something that's pretty pricey, I mean, this one was $69. I kind of want the sizes that you weren't handing out, which I think isn't too crazy. You know, just some initial thoughts here. We'll still talk about everything at the end. And of course now I feel like a hot mess because that lip gloss was going all over the place and the lip line, it was bleeding. Something was not happy about that gloss being on there. And I also had some dry shampoo that was just sticking up the entire time. It's not going well. Anyways, let's keep it on moving. We got 2 more bags to get through. We are now gonna jump into the cozy and clean version. This kit is $64, so I believe it's the second most expensive kit that we have. First was this one that we just went over, so this one's second most expensive. It does have a $192 value though. There are 10 products in here, 4 of which are supposed to be full sizes. Let's get into it. Let's start with the fulls. And first up we have the LYS. This is their Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush that is in the shade Self Love, which is a rosy mauve. We then have the Kosas Plump and Juicy Lip Booster. It is a buttery treatment, which it's not really much to see, but I swatched it here anyway. It kind of looks like maybe it's got a little bit of a pink hint to the color, but it's mainly gonna be just like a clear kind of balm. We then have the Amicole. This is a hydrating lip treatment oil in the shade Bliss, and it's supposed to be just a subtle light pink. And then lastly, for the full sizes, we have something from the brand Merit. This is their Flush Balm Cream Blush in the shade Cheeky. I popped it up right up there, and it's supposed to be a cool pink, which I actually haven't tried anything from the brand Merit before, so that's a fun one to test out. That was it for the full sizes, and now we got some official minis, 3 of them to be exact, and then we have 3 deluxe sizes. Let's go over the minis, which this one I thought was gonna be a full size just based on the size of this. So this is pretty generous mini. It is by Necessare. I hope I said that right. It's a body retinol. Not really much to show with it, but it's got a little pump here and it just comes out looking like that. But it's a body retinol repair cream that's supposed to have 0.1% pure retinol, 10% AHA, and 5 peptides. Next up, we got the Say Glowy Super Gel Lightweight Dewy Multi-Purpose Illuminator. It's in the shade Rose Glow, and it's a universal rose gold glowy illuminator. Last up for the official minis is the Caloray So Blown Blurring and Hydrating Collagen Peptide Primer with niacinamide. But now we got 3 more products, and these are gonna be all deluxe sizes. And first up for the deluxes, we got the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright and Instant Glow Moisturizer. And we definitely got quite a bit more skincare inside of this bag because now we've got the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask and Moisturizer. Our last deluxe and the last item for this bag, we got the Ilia Lip Sketch Hydrating Lipstick and Lip Liner Crayon. The shade is Pink Door. I put it right over here. And it's a soft pink shade, which looks super pretty, like a very soft, kind of everyday pinky shade. So that was it for the last of the clean bag. You definitely got a very big mix in this one. But now our last bag here, we've got ourselves the Glitz and Glam. Ooh. This one was $45. It is our second cheapest bag here. It's supposed to have $115 value. And we got 8 products, 3 of which are gonna be full sizes. So let's get into it. So starting off with the fulls here, we got ourselves a Beauty Blender sponge. Their classic pink sponge, super soft, very squishy. Second up, we got the Glossier Cloud Paint Gel Cream Blush. And the shade is called Storm. It looks like a kind of dark mauve. We then again have another Merit product. This one is also a full size, so they definitely want us to try their brand out. This is their Signature Lip Lightweight Satin Lipstick. Super pretty how they have that Merit embossed there in the lipstick. Nice little detail. This shade is called Mason and it is a mauve. I placed it right right over here next to the blush. They actually look very similar, so they're definitely keeping it very much with the same tones here, because this was the blush and then here is the Merit lipstick. That was it for the fulls. We now have 2 minis. And this one honestly surprised me that it was a mini because it looks pretty large. This is the ABH Brow Freeze. It's their Extreme Hold Laminated Look Sculpting Eyebrow Wax. Then lastly, for the deluxes, we have the Makeup Forever. This is their Aqua Resist Color Pencil Eyeliner in the shade Graphite. Getting to the end here, we only have 2 more products to go, and these are deluxe sizes. We now got the Armani Beauty Prisma Glass Hydrating Lip Gloss with Squalene, and it's in the shade number 2, Candy Pink, which is a kind of sheer pinky shade. Last but not least, we got ourselves some Laura Mercier now. This is their Caviar Stick Eyeshadow in the shade Rose Gold, which I plopped right over here, which is definitely a very light kind of rosy gold. It almost looks a little bit more gold to me. That was a lot of product to actually get through, but now that we have, let's get into the details about these things and my opinion here in the end. So I'm gonna go through this list priced highest to the lowest. So starting with the highest priced one, holiday must-haves one. This one was the $69 one with an $189 value. This one included 4 full-size items, 4 minis, 3 deluxes, and calculating up the full-size price, we got $106. I did look into a lot of the minis, and some of them I could not find, or the sizes were slightly off from what it said online, so some of them I just couldn't calculate. But yeah, most expensive one here. Second most expensive was the Cozy and Clean. This one was $64, $192 value, and we got 4 full-size, 3 minis, and 3 deluxes. The value I calculated up for the fulls was $93. So keep that in mind, keep that in mind. Third up on the list here for only $54, we had the Precious Pouts. This one was gonna have a $152 value. We had 4 full, 4 mini, 1 deluxe, and it came in at a full-size value of $85. And second to last, least expensive, we had the Glitz and Glam. This one was $45, $115 value. It came with 3 full, 1 mini, and 3 deluxes, and it had a $68 full-size value. And then the last one, the very least expensive, is the Bold and Blushing. This one was $42, supposed to have a $119 value, came with 3 fulls and 3 minis, no deluxes in this one. And the full sizes value was $78. So with that being said, I know it's a lot of information, but hopefully that kind of helps put things into perspective for you, which one seems the most worth it for you, because it's very, you know, different based on what you're kind of looking for. Each one's kind of tailored differently. And I think they're all pretty good. The one that I would for sure skip on though is the green one. If you're looking for value, I would definitely maybe pass on this one. And if you're looking for extreme value, pick up the cheapest one, just because this one, you know, it's not a bad price for $2, still $42, but you still get 3 full sizes in here, 3 actual minis, no deluxes, which I really like. So this one's definitely top kind of like favorite for me. So top favorite, this one. It would have included the pale pink one over here. I did really like the product selection in here. There was a lot that I've been wanting to try. The only thing that kind of draws me back from it is a personal reason, and that is because of that spray that I really don't like. I can't stand that scent anymore. And the fact that I got that Olaplex as a free item when I bought it. If not for those two, this would have been up in the top as well. That's just completely a personal preference based on that scent. So then other than that, my other favorite that I'm gonna go with as a top 2 contender here is the Precious Pouts, just because I love lip colors. I like switching things up. I really like the selection in here. It didn't feel overly repetitive. You got a nice little mix. Got some lip liners, different kinds, different sheens, all that kind of jazz. So I definitely enjoyed that one. So I'm gonna go with these 2 being the top for this whole bundle here. I'm definitely really curious to see what your guys' thoughts were on all these bags. Is there one that you would pick up on your own, or would you just kind of skip it this time around? Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on all of these. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, going through all of these, checking out all the product, and seeing the first of all of the holiday kits coming out. And please don't forget, if you liked today's video, hit that little like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!